Hey guys, Marc Lalonde, aka the Wealthy Trainer, coming to you from Ottawa, Canada. Now, for those of you who do not know who I am or what I do, as Arnold would say, who is your daddy and what does he do? Well, here's who I am and what I do. I'm a network marketer and I generate leads online instead of tapping people on the shoulder at the mall or harassing my friends and family or, just walking up to strangers in general. I generate leads online. I think you get it. Now, would you believe this is episode number 21 of the Ask Lalonde show? Time flies when you're having fun. So what do I do on this show? I told you what I did, but what I do on this show is I answer questions or I address, concerns that people have and they send me on Twitter, or sometimes it's just a lesson I learn along the way. Now, this is a big one. Now, I don't know what your goals are with your network marketing company. You're obviously in network marketing if you're here. So I don't know if you want to make a couple of thousand extra a month or if you want to make 100,000 a month. I don't know what your goals are. I'm in the latter. I'm in the, I want to make the millions per year, which is very common. So if I want to do that, I can't treat this like a hobby, can I? I need to treat it like a business. If you want to treat it like a hobby, you'll make hobby money. That's fine. Just be consistent. If you want to treat it like a business, you're going to make a business money. Business money. So, are you treating your MLM like a hobby or like a business? This is what I'll address. And I'll give you some pretty good examples. And I mean, if you want to step up, I'll tell you how to do that too. So I'll see you guys on the inside. And this is pretty exciting for me because this is a business for me. See you guys on the inside. You can hear me loud and clear. Excellent. I'm so nervous, guys. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. Hello, April Lee. Hello, Donna. This Periscope is making me sweat. I'm so nervous. I'm so scared to do videos. I'm scared of that little lens. Ooh, it's so scary. I have my fears are kicking in. Oh no. Hello, George. Hello, April Lee. Hey guys, I was like, what am I going to talk about? And then I said, you know what? That's what these are for. Whenever I have a bright idea, like I said, hello, Michael. We're not going to start for another 3 minutes. So I'm going to shoot the you know what with y'all. Yeah, so I grab these out. Whenever I have an idea, I write them down. And this boy's got lots. There's a lot going on up here. And they're not always good, but that's okay. Excuse me. There we go. Yes, guys, guess what I've been working on today? I was working on spinning this content. We're going to hit the subject matter in a sec there. We're going to start the Lalonde show the way it should be started and do it properly. Oh, yes, thank you for the hearts. Megan, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen your stuff online. What's going on? You put out a few videos at some point. So I'm learning to spin this content, guys, which means when I make a Periscope, it's going to be cut in a very, very simple way. Then it's going to be pumped out on probably, hello from San Diego. It's probably going to get pumped out on, I would say, a dozen different platforms, and it's going to have a call to action, and it's going to be rotated. So on a continuous basis, these Periscope videos will literally be packaged up like a little mini course. You won't get this part. It's going to start at 7 o'clock. That's when it's going to cut in. And they're going to be pieces of content that are going to go out there forever. And let me tell you guys, believe me, 10 months ago when I started doing little videos here and there, I was thinking, nothing's happening. Why am I even bothering? The replay will be up and it'll be packaged up for you, Donna. I'm packaging these up really, really nice. I'm not a genius, April Lee. I just believed leaders kept saying, let your videos germinate. Let them germinate. You know, just get them out there. Let the seeds grow. Just let them. And I wasn't doing many of them. And then when I just started the bank account match it. The money comes in a very indirect type of way, by the way. It's like, it just comes in when you leave. It comes in from your MLM. It comes in from your MLM company. That's where it comes from. And this has got nothing to do with my MLM. I don't even say what it is. So you got to wonder, how does this attraction marketing thing work? Today, guys, I was like, I basically didn't sleep, and I'm awake, because the quality of leads that are now coming in are absolute. Patty, there's going to be a replay. I might even include this little intro. The amount of leads that are coming in are just unbelievable. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to get to the subject matter, because it is 7 o'clock. I had a little intro here. Welcome to the Ask Lalonde show for the first timers here. So guys, my name is Marc Lalonde, aka The Wealthy Trainer from Ottawa, Canada. You are currently inside the money-making dungeon. This is my office, and you'll see why I call it the money-making dungeon. There's a reason why I call it the dungeon, and it completely relates to the title of this scope, which is, what was the title of the scope? Are you treating your MLM like a biz or like a hobby? Yes, guys, if you want to send, you're allowed to send 500 hearts throughout the next 15 minutes. Thank you, Zach. You're allowed to send 500 hearts throughout the 15 minutes. I would appreciate it. It takes you about 1 minute to tap on the screen 100 hearts while I'm talking, if you want to do that. It helps me rank. That's how I get paid. That's not true. That's not how I get paid. I get paid through my MLM. But the topic today is super, super, super important. Because if you do treat your MLM like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. Even less. Well, hobbies don't pay, so. But if you treat it like a business, oh boy, it'll pay you like a business. So let me just make sure I got my intro right, because we're trying to package these up after. Zach Morales, I know you. I've seen you around. Okay, let me get the right card. Okay, so here we go. I'm a network marketer, for those of you who don't know me, and I generate leads online. That's my specialty. I generate them and I convert them. So there we go. That's the intro. Now, guys, the subject today, let me just grab this. I was on the phone almost all day today. Your telephone is literally a cash machine. Trust me. Believe me, it is. So the subject today is, are you treating your multi-level marketing company, your network marketing company, like a hobby, or are you treating it like a business? I don't smoke cigarettes. I have no idea why I'm coughing. I better not have a cold coming. It can't be too healthy for that stuff. Okay, so as you guys know, I get a lot of my inspirations for videos from reality TV. It's what I do on my... It's kind of what I do on the time off I do take. I watch junky reality TV. It's my guilty little pleasure. This is going to get annoying. Hello, Elizabeth Olivia from Texas. Oliva, I know you. I think we're friends. I've seen you online, I believe. How's it going from Texas? So, I was watching, excellent. I was watching The Voice, which is like an audition American Idol type of thing, where you got the 4 superstar judges who listen to the singer and they can't see the singer. You guys familiar with that show? It's called The Voice. You got different artists, Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, Gwen Stefani, and Pharrell. And if they like The Voice, they turn their chairs and then they get to make the show. Well, in that show, they always have like a story before the artist goes on. Like a mini story of their lives. Yeah, I love it. I love that show. But you guys notice in all of these reality shows, they have that little intro story with the piano when it's sad. It's like, well, I lost my father, and then it's like, the sound effects in the back kind of match the story. And it's a super short story. They call it a package, right? It introduces you to the contestant. They always have this in all the reality shows. And we can learn a lot from that when making videos. As a matter of fact, I'll be implementing some of those techniques, and because the stories do sell, and so does the music. 94 Camaro, the music. You'll be watching a story, and when that sad piano kicks in, it's like, oh, you're like, oh, that's so sad, and it's because the music kind of gets you into it. Now I'm going a little bit off topic here. I shouldn't have, because that's a whole other training, because I'm going to do videos using those techniques. But let's get to the point. We only have 15 minutes. So in the video, there's a 16-year-old kid who he was incredible, but his work ethic is what I got, because his father told him at 16 years old, this kid is 16, and his dad said, he goes, son, he goes, I don't mind that you want to try to make it in the music industry. He goes, but is that what you want to do for a career? Are you really serious about this? He goes, well, then guess what, son? You're going to have to treat this like a business and not like a hobby. Treat it like a business. Don't treat it like a hobby. So the son will go up in his room on a certain day, and he wouldn't come out of his room until he had 3 gigs booked for that week. So he was treating it like a business. It's amazing. And he ended up not only making the show, but I've never seen this on The Voice before. They asked him to sing a second song after all their chairs turned around. And his work ethic was on par. And I'm like, well, that's why. Because he's treating this thing like a business, not like a hobby. And I'm like, and people ask me, like, for those of you who don't know me, I quit my corporate, I would say corporate America job, but I was able to quit my corporate Canada job because I'm Canadian A. I was able to quit my corporate Canadian job 2.5 years ago. And I was making almost $200,000 a year in computers. So I was making a good income. I was able to leave that after 6 months of network marketing. And you know why? It's because I didn't treat network marketing like a hobby. A lot of people do. I got no problem with that. I got no problem with that. You want to make a couple of extra thousand a month? It's a great business to do that. Absolutely. That's not what I want. That never was what I wanted. So I treated it like a business. Now that doesn't mean you need to work 16 hours a day, 7 days a week like I currently do. It's not necessary. I mean, I'm trying to do really, really big, unreasonable things. So when you're trying to do unreasonable things, you have to work unreasonable hours. You know, so I'm a little excessive because I'm trying to, a little extreme. I'm a little extreme when I want something. But what I'm saying is, if you treat it like a business, like when I saw him and it said he didn't leave his room until he had 3 gigs booked. Well, I have a check boxes in my book. Whoa, something just fell out. In my book, empty check boxes that if I don't make a certain number of calls, I'm not done. I treat it like a job. Yes, I was able to quit my job. I'm doing better financially than I ever dreamed of, and it'll keep going up. And my wildest dreams have come true, but I'm not done. I'm getting warmed up. And that's the mentality that's going to get you to that level. Because in network marketing, I've said this quote before, and I'll say it again. The more times I say it, the better. In this wonderful industry we're in the beginning, you're going to do a lot of things that you do not get paid for. But as you move along, you're going to get paid for a lot of things that you do not do. What you should do should be your hobby. I kind of missed that because if you guys send a comment and I don't get it, I'm sorry. I'm in the moment, especially if I'm trying to recite a quote. But that's a Les Brown one. He goes, in the beginning, you'll do a lot of things that you don't get paid for. And ain't that the truth? A lot of you people must know that. You do tons of stuff you don't get paid for. But as you move along, trust me, you're going to get paid for things that you did at the beginning. And the money's going to keep coming in. And now that you're in a groove, why slow down? Because Sisyphus was a Greek god. Sisyphus, you could look him up. It's the Greek god that pushes a boulder up a hill. And he could never get to the peak of that mountain. He pushes and he falls back.
He's a big, strong guy, and he's pushing this big, giant boulder. And as he's near the top, he gets tired, he falls back. And he never actually reaches the top for it to fall and roll down the other side. That's what I'm trying to be, a successful Sisyphus, where I keep pushing, and once it goes over, boom, you're done. You're done, literally. That's what this industry is. So what I'm trying to say is it's worth it. It's worth it in the end to treat it like a business. Now, how many, see, here's what's, there's only 2 real steps that you need to do. There's a lot of details to the steps, but the main steps you need to do, the things you should be counting every day is, how many calls are you making to invite someone to watch your opportunity video, whatever your opportunity video is. Doesn't matter if it's coffee, skincare, wellness, travel. I mean, there's how many different industries in MLM, jewelry, there's tons of them. But it doesn't matter. There's always going to be a presentation video of some kind, even if it's product related. And your goal is to show that to as many people as you can and book a follow-up. Important. Never show the video without booking a follow-up. That's the number you should be looking at. If you can do 2 of those per day, doesn't take time to do 2 of those per day. You may have fears limiting you, but if you can do 2 of those per day, you, my friend, are treating your MLM like a business. If you do that every day, that's even better than doing like 20 in one day and then not doing it for 2 weeks. It is. It is. You got to power through those no's, and I'm telling you. So that's really the takeaway, because it's when I decided to do that, everything changed. When I decided, I don't want to say treat it like a job, because that's really what it is. When I had a job, I had to show up. I had requirements I had to do. When I became an entrepreneur, it was like, really, you kind of go at your own speed. And at work, I sweat because I had to reach deadlines or I wouldn't get paid. I was a consultant in computers. I wasn't an employee. I had to go and I had to do certain things. So that mentality was really in me, but I'm not treating this like a job. It is much more fun, of course, but it's also, I take it more seriously than a job too. So once you start doing that, it's definitely the easiest way I know to build wealth. So I mean, that's the takeaway. If you guys want to ask questions as I'm here, go ahead. I'm going to answer them as I go. Today was just an insane day. I must have had, I had over 20 people say no to me today. Today was an over 20 no. My main traffic source, my friend, is Twitter. I have 7 traffic sources, and this is one of them, which reminds me, if you guys are looking to generate leads online, can't stop doing that, gotta keep doing that. Generate networkmarketingleads.com. Does it show up? Generate networkmarketingleads.com. It's gonna go to my capture page. It's gonna have a little video of myself. You could check out what I do, and you're gonna fill in the information, and I will call you. And tonight I have a webinar, which I can't wait to do, an MLM webinar. Gonna let some air in here. It's super hot in here. When you work hard, it's like it's like a furnace. Oh yeah, the reason I call this the money-making dungeon is because even though I'm not married and I don't have children, when I shut that door, it's almost a mental thing. It's almost like I lock myself in the dungeon and I do what I have to do. And just the fact that that door is closed and this office is shut, it's like a dungeon. A dungeon, there's no time for fun. I shouldn't say there's no time for fun, because I have fun doing what I do. But hold that sign up again. Oh, network marketing, generate network marketing leads. And even for those of you who know me, if you go to asklalonde.com, oh, you should go here, by the way, too, guys. Oh, really? Yes, Zach, absolutely. Absolutely, Zach. You know what? Here's what you want to do, Zach. If you want to do this, You see that? Can you see MarcMLALONDE? That's facebook.com MarcMLALONDE. That's my personal Facebook. That's not my business Facebook. Get there, message me. I check my other folder. I do get over 100 messages now per day on Facebook. It's insane. So yeah, I'm gonna make note of it, Zach. I will give you a call, my friend. I will give you a call. How's Monday sound? Good? If Monday's good, I'll call you. And like I said, there you go. You're on the priority list. Sounds so funny to say that, because at first I'm thinking, you guys don't even know how much I worked to get 2 people to sign up, or 2 leads. Now it's like, well, today was over 300. Over 300. 100 through my capture pages. Over one. I think I'm up to 92 so far. It's only 7:15 here in Canada. And I got over 100 in my Facebook. I don't even know how I'm going to catch up to this. I kind of have to scan through them. And so people see that I've seen it and I'm not replying. So I almost have to say something like, I'll be right back, or give me time to catch up. And then I get about 100 emails on top of that. So, I mean, it's insane. And this is all because of what I'm doing to generate leads. It's all because of my Lead System Pro, what they've taught me. So it's like, it's pretty incredible, because I'm treating this like a business. At first, I was doing it part-time for the first 6 months, because I worked in computers, right? So for the first 6 months, I would just do it part-time. I'd talk to everyone I knew. That was a little bit of a disaster for me. It didn't work out. The warm market did not work out for me. So I kind of went right to the cold market. And then once I started handing out things at the gym, handing out samples, following up, handing out samples at the bars, I'd go out to the bars and literally pack my satchel with samples and hand them out. Everything, like, things had no choice but to build, because I was hitting those numbers. I was showing people the opportunity. Literally, it's just a numbers game, guys. It really, really is. I have some people right now on my team that are talking to 100 people and getting no's, or let's say quite a few dozen people and getting a bunch of no's. It's almost normal if you're going cold market. Cold market's not like warm market. Anyways, we're not going to get into that topic too much. It's 7:20. So guys, even if you just go to this is where I want you to go for my training. See, asklalonde.com, MLSP training. If you go there, you're going to get the training that I've done, and I've got about half of it up there. So if you go there, you're welcome, man. And like I said, today was just like, I just grabbed a card on the fly. I have some that are more my favorite ones. And I don't know, I save them for certain times, and sometimes something will pop up. But today was just a crazy, crazy day. I was on the phone all day. On the phone all day. I'm still behind 1,000 numbers. There's still over 1,000 people waiting for me to call them. But that's okay. That's what we want. Trust me. That's what we want. It's a good problem to have. So before I take off, asklalonde.com, MLSP training is the direct site. I'm going to be putting stuff up there every single day now, starting tomorrow, even more. Because I've got probably half a dozen, maybe a dozen trainings now. And I've got over 20 out there. And these trainings are what I've done. So the reason they're important to me is because they've worked for me. And I don't train somebody on something unless I've actually done it. Even if I've heard it or read about it, it doesn't make the cut. So today is a scramble, and in a couple of minutes I'm jumping on my MLM webinar, and then after that, guess what? I am sleeping. Tomorrow's a killer day. Awesome, Evelyn. I'm glad you're coming. It's a very close-knit thing tonight, but it's okay. It's very private. I'm excited. Anyways, a lot of stuff's going down. I'm super pumped up. And let's rock this thing. Just come to the site, join our group, join our Facebook group. There'll be a lot of stuff popping in there very shortly. And right now I am I am overwhelmed with success. It's better than being overwhelmed with stuff that with bad stuff, right? I'm overwhelmed with success. It's almost like I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I never thought this would happen ever. And I'm only 10 months. 10 months ago. 10 months ago, I wouldn't have known what to do to generate a lead. I didn't even know what a lead was. So guys, this is it for tonight. I'll see you, what are we, Friday? I'll see you on Monday. And by then, you'll see some of these videos getting rehashed and being put out there all over YouTube, all over the web. You'll do searches. You'll see this crazy mug all over the place in no time. The cold market is where the money is. 94 Camaro. You should reach out to me, buddy. I don't think I know you. What's your name? Do we know each other? You should reach out to me on Facebook, man. MARCM Lalonde. Michael, yes sir, Michael. Sunday webinar is going to be awesome. Sunday webinar, we're going to talk about the checkbox challenge, about if you're contacting at least 2 new people per day. And I'm going to show you the responses I'm getting through Facebook on that. It just gets better and better. So guys, thank you for the hearts. I got to babble for another hour, so I better save a little bit of these vocal cords. That's what happens when you're on the phone all day. It does dry things up. Like literally, when you're on the phone for 10 hours, it does that. But it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. All right, guys, have a good Friday. Have a good weekend. And no rest for the wicked, right? Awesome. Go ahead. Awesome. No rest for the wicked, right? If you're wondering why your network marketing company isn't growing the way you thought it would, just ask yourself one simple question. How many people have I talked to in the past how many people have I invited to look at my video in the past 24 hours? It's that simple. That's the question. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, how many people have I asked to look at my video in the past 24 hours? And write down that number. And if that number is a big fat 0, that's why your network marketing company is not growing. Okay, guys, thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the love. I'll see you guys on Monday at 7 p.m.
Okay, guys, so if you want to catch me on Periscope from Monday to Friday at 7 p.m., it's the Ask Lalonde Show. @RichAndFit is my handle. Now, guys, if you want to generate leads online for your network marketing business, I want to let you know that I generate over 100 leads per day for my network marketing business. Doesn't matter what your business is, travel, coffee, skincare, wellness, it doesn't matter. It all works the same way. You're generating leads online. If you want, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove it to you. Then I'm going to show you exactly what it is I do to get those leads. So if you want to see what's up, go to thewealthytrainer.com/100 daily leads. And that's the number 100, 100, daily leads. No underscores, no dashes. So again, go there, check it out. You'll see a video where I prove to you I get over 100 leads per day. And that's not to mention my Facebook messages, over 100 of those per day, and my emails, over 100 of those per day. So in total, I have over 300 people contact me for something. And a good percentage of those are for an opportunity, whatever it is I have to offer. I think you get it, right? So go check it out, thewealthytrainer.com/100 daily leads. And I'll see you on the inside, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on Periscope too.